Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. It's been a couple days now since I last uploaded a video, and I am finally home, and they finally discharged me. It was a little bit of a struggle, um, and I'm so happy to be home and get to snuggle my baby. And apparently, my cat missed me like crazy because, that's what he does. But I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really positive at this point on the strict liquid diet for the next week. And I started giving myself the Lovenox shots, one a day. And it's amazing kind of where you find bruises that you didn't know you could bruise. And like this one, for instance, that's a beauty. That's a beautiful one. Um, yeah, they kind of, phlebotomists and nurses tend to blow right through my veins. It's kind of bad. I always tell everyone that I'd make a horrible junkie. It's awful. That's so bad to say. I shouldn't say that, but it's true. Um, but then again, it's probably a good thing, huh? And well, there's really nothing new to report. I'm not retaining fluid anymore, which is good. That's the reason why they were keeping me in the hospital, and it was completely awful. Imagine literally a liter of cola. Imagine that, but imagine that in your bladder. That was seriously one of the most uncomfortable scenarios I've ever been in. And I kept telling the nurses something was wrong. And yes, something was wrong. We just didn't know what it was. So finally, we found out that I was retaining a lot of water. And literally, it amounted to a liter of, of urine. And once that was drained, and I finally got the catheter out, I was up and walking just fine. Everything was great. Uh, my sugar levels are awesome, which is definitely something to keep track of. Um, and I'm just so incredibly feeling blessed right now to have this experience and to go through this journey. And of course, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before. My husband actually had the surgery done December 19th. So we're going through the journey together. We're very new to this and we support each other. And I think it's very, very important. No matter, like, if you choose to go through this, make sure you have support because a lot of it, so much of it right now is mental for me. You start to realize how many food ads are on the TV and things you can't eat and things that you know you want but you just can't have it because you know it's not good for you and you know it'll literally tear your stomach apart or the pea-sized stomach that you have, or if you have the sleeve, the banana shaped stomach that you have. It's just it, it's really remarkable to realize how much food is literally shoved down our throats. And it's kind of nice to be fighting back against it. It's kind of it's actually empowering because you almost get a more better self control, a better sense of self control, and you're really empowering yourself to take back the right to eat and to eat how you should be eating, not what the media says you should be eating. And it sounds stupid, but going through it is like from the outside looking in, people think that, oh, that person's lazy, that person eats like crap, that person is just fat, that person can't do it, that person doesn't want to work out. I'm telling you, you can be in the gym 5 days a week and not lose a pound. It happens. I mean, I'm medical proof of it. And And now I have fibromyalgia, so it's harder for me to move. It's harder for me to walk. It's harder for me to do anything. And, I have my daughter. And where I'm going with this is now I am reprogramming myself to do what I have to so that I can be around for her. It is most important to me that I do this right. There can't be shortcuts. There can't be shortcuts to recovery. There can't be shortcuts to this journey. There just can't. I can't afford it. My husband can't afford it. And, I was reading this thing someone sent me on a community website that actually said that, obesity is a disease. And it is. It's a disease. And whether you stumbled into it by accident or just medically, it happens. And it is a road to recovery. And like I said, you need support on that road. It's a long, bumpy, it's going to be the rest of my life. And I'd like to think I would have a long life. But this just kind of gives me more chance of it. I mean, the meteors could fly out of the sky tomorrow, but I have to do what I can to control me being on this earth today. And so, with that, it's all about support. And it's funny. Like I said, I have my husband, and my daughter is, I've mentioned before, is 5 years old, and she's nonverbal autistic. But I showed her my incisions, and I told her that mommy has boo-boos. And it's really amazing to see that she understands. She really gets it. She understands that she can't be climbing all over me. She tries sometimes. But then I say, no, baby, that hurts. And, she gets it. So it's just another form of support. And to see how much she missed me. And every day it's reaffirming to me that, they're there for me. No matter what I need, they're going to be there for me. And even if it's just my husband, I'm glad I have him. I know since I've come out starting to make these videos, and I mentioned on my Facebook that I'm getting it done because I'm not going to hide in shame. I mean, you can see my body. I've been like this almost all my life. I've been a big girl. But some people choose to hide their journey, and I think that makes it a lot harder on you. I think it would make it a lot harder to find support. I think it would make it a lot lonelier. And I think that everybody deserves the right to have somebody. Everybody needs somebody sometimes. And so, like, if you want to keep it private, absolutely. You do you, because that's what's best for you. Only you can decide that. But that's the whole reason why I'm making these videos, is to log how I feel day to day and really know that, like I always say, you're not alone in this. I promise you. People I had no idea were sleeved came out and told me that, if I need anything, that I can talk to them for support, and that it really has been a resounding response to it. It's really surprising because some people you would never imagine had the sleeve or had bypass done. You kind of come together as a group and you feel closer as a group. So, like I said, you're not alone in this. Don't be afraid to be you, because this is going to be a part of you for the rest of your life. And well, with that, I will leave you guys, and hopefully I'll check in. Hopefully I feel a little bit better. I did some walking today. I did a lot of walking today. And so I'm a little sore. So I think I'm going to call it an early night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. See you later.